But if she was cooking, I would go over there and get me a plate and bring it back home. Mhm. But mhm. But y'all know, I know we celebrate Mother's Day. It's a celebration for our kids to celebrate us and things of that nature. But for Mother's Day is every day. Today is no different than yesterday or tomorrow, God willing. So, but it is now 10:16. I am going to go ahead and get started. I don't know where everyone is. I didn't know if anybody was going to want to join the panel, but the boxes are open if you wish. But just Alexa, volume down. I don't know if that was too loud. Uh, oh, okay. Nice. How long of a drive is it? Is it far? Ooh, brunch. Yeah, I haven't eaten anything yet. I figured I'll eat something after this. Right now, I could DoorDash something. Just saying. Oh, not bad. Not a bad drive. Mm. But welcome to 31 Voices, everyone, where every story shapes the way we grow. So today we're going to dive into the beautifully complex, endlessly revolving journey of motherhood. So it's like whether you're a new mother, a seasoned parent, or someone navigating the idea of motherhood, um, this conversation is for you. So we're going to unpack some of the joys, challenges, and truth that makes motherhood one of the most transformative roles we'll ever hold. So, uh, what does motherhood mean for you? Um, I'm going to say it. For me, motherhood taught me how to love unconditionally. It taught me patience. It taught me um, respect for other mothers, no matter what it is. Like for me, I was afraid at the beginning. I guess we're all afraid. Like I'm going to tell you, and for those of you who don't know, I lost my first child. He was 5 months old. He would be 34 right now. Not a day go by that I don't think about him or he crosses my mind. His name was William Isaac. Um, yeah, William Isaac. I was going to say his full name, but his name was William Isaac. And we called him Isaac. Um, he passed. Hey, Jay, to the mother, Donna. He passed away at 5 months old due to a heart defect. He was born with Down syndrome, and so he had this little hole in his heart, this real little hole in his heart, and it allowed his little ventricles, blood was just flowing in any and all directions. So he ended up in the hospital here in Charlotte, where I now reside, and they fixed his heart, but his lungs were so used to having to use so much pressure that after the surgery, both lungs collapsed. Good morning, Jay. So that was like an out of body experience for me. Like, um, um, I didn't feel. I don't even think I like what society called grieving. I don't even think I grieved according to society way of grieving. It was just weird. Um, thank you, Mud. Thank you. So, um, he had passed away like he was born February 11th, and he passed away July 16th, 5 months later. 1 year later, I had my daughter on July 15th. So instead of remembering a death, I celebrate a birthday. Miss Harris, good morning, morning, morning. Mama Nista, happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Hello,
Uh,
happy Mother's Day.
happy Mother's Day, Jay. So, yeah, so I celebrate a birthday. So by the time I think of the day he passed, I'm already celebrating a birthday. So time has passed. So, um, but yeah, that was uh me being a first time mom. And that was my experience. And that's why I said it taught me patience. It taught me how to love. Um, it taught me how to. Good morning. I want to say, is it Black Aries? But yeah, it taught me those things. It taught me how to care about other people. So yeah, that for me is one of the things, a couple of the things that motherhood has. Okay, because I would mess up somebody's name in a heartbeat. If it's not spelled in plain English, I would jack it up. But yeah, that was my experience as a first time mom and what it taught me. Um, but yeah, boxes are open, guys. If you just hit the guest and I'll bring you up. So, anybody else?
What was the question? I missed it. I just rolled out of bed.
Everybody's just rolling out of bed. Um, what was it? Like describe motherhood to you. Mm.
Bills. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobiles? Then maybe I would love you, mama. That is motherhood
Oh,
to me.
true,
Okay.
true, Ree. At the beginning, before all of that, Jay.
Oh.
Thank you for the roses.
Let's see. For me, motherhood is I only have one child. So and I feel like my one child is was put on this earth to challenge me. I'm kidding. Hold on. What is motherhood to me? She just asked for some money, y'all. Hold on.
Mika, happy Mother's Day, y'all. Um, sorry, I had to recharge right quick.
Motherhood, it taught me patience. Like that. I was a hurry up and wait. Um, it taught me how to care for another human being other than myself.
Hmm.
It helped me understand the meaning of life. Like all the stuff that I might bump my head. Motherhood help you discover that meaning because I don't know. Um, but just motherhood to me is just taking care of the child that I have. But
Uh,
I might still got a sleepy brain, y'all. Don't mind me.
it's okay. It's fine. I get it. Just waking up.
Happy Mother's Day, sisters.
Hello,
Thank
Tamika.
you. Happy
Hey,
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's
gracias.
Day. Why everybody sound like they just waking up?
Man, I slept. I woke up at 7. Like, oh, okay, got me a good 2 hours. Shoot.
That's what I said when I woke up at 6. I was like, oh, I got plenty of time. Let me watch you.
Only you. Sorry.
No, first I watched Criminal Minds because you know the new season started. Season 18 started. Hey, Aquarius. And then I watched SWAT. And then I watched you. Hey, hey, hey. So, Mika, do you want to answer? What does motherhood mean to you? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I think I missed the first part. Did you say something else before that?
Good morning, morning,
Good
morning.
morning. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you guys this morning?
I am great. I'm fantabulous.
As you
Do you,
should be.
y'all know Black Aries?
No, I don't. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Thank you. Hey, hey, Miss Harris, smile.
J to the mother. Dun, 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 dun,
Bow,
dun.
bow, 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 bow.
Hey, boo.
I'm
Hi,
struggling with this.
Mika.
What is
Baby
motherhood to me?
girl.
Hey, baby girl, I just didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. I'm just
No,
going through a
it's
bad
okay.
area. Going through a bad
No.
area.
Listen, I don't take it personal. Don't worry about it.
um,
Um,
just real quick, right quick. Black Aries, I'm doing a podcast. This is for women and about women, and today's topic is motherhood. I see you trying to come up, but I apologize. It's nothing against men or anything like that, but I'm just doing. Oh, okay, okay. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the
I'm
heart me.
here.
Appreciate it. Just
Okay,
doing a
can I
podcast.
answer the question?
Yes, of course.
So obviously, y'all know I'm not. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm not a mother. But I am a teacher.
That's close enough.
Um, and I spend hours and hours with somebody else's child. I'm still waiting for my child support, but we're not gonna talk about it. So I don't know if Jay is still thinking. I'm not sure. What are we
Oh,
doing, Jay?
oh, oh, have fun. Miss Harris, smile.
Mm.
So,
Give me some
um,
words I can use. Whatever you say, I'm gonna take some of them words. I'm gonna make some later.
okay, deal. Hey, hello, honey, hey, boo. So, okay, motherhood. When I think of motherhood, I think of someone that's nurturing in a
Mm-hmm.
space of taking this miraculous strength that came from somewhere, because some days we don't know where the strength comes from, and taking care of this child you know nothing about. You're just seeing this child grow as an individual. Motherhood is allowing someone to grow before your eyes, but giving them some tools to work with. See, I've learned that as a mother, you might not be able to uh, dig the hole for them, but you certainly can leave them the shovels. And
Mm.
that's how I see motherhood.
That's beautiful. But yeah, you man, the way if you take care of so many kids every day, day in and day out.
Yeah. So
She
I
is
have to think
definitely your
about it
mama.
that way. Like I have to think about it in a space of I might not be able to control the world, but I can give you the tools in order for you to control what you need to control for yourself. So I don't know.
Truth.
This is how I see it.
So, but you got a first aid kit in your classroom, don't you?
Yeah, I got first aid kit, I got hair products, I got food, I got water. Yeah, listen, I got extra clothes, extra jackets. I be ready.
Not extra clothes and jackets.
I do. I work in the hood of LA. Oh yeah, we definitely got edge control, edge brushes. What you need a scrunchie for your hair. Listen, I got it all. Rubber band, straws, everything.
Shoot, I think our teachers, shoot, they spend more time with our kids than us.
That's why I'm asking for child support, but they're not listening to me.
I
I've
used to
been
drop
asking
my
for
kid
child
off.
support
I'm
for
in a better
10 years
area now.
now.
I see my kid in the morning, and after 6 p.m., we had dinner, and then she
Do
was in
you
bed.
see? Do you see what I'm saying? Child support. No one's listening to me here.
I
Okay.
got you, but I can't do nothing about it. But we could start a petition.
Oh, good. I heard you, Mika.
Sorry about the background. My son is here.
Uh-oh.
It's
Hey,
okay. No
JJ.
worries.
What's up, JJ?
He's
Hey,
going
Hey,
upstairs.
nephew.
He's on the
JJ.
phone. He's on the phone going upstairs. Him and the baby, and the baby's mom is here. So,
Mm.
Happy Mother's Day, Nene.
yeah, she's a first time mom, but
Oh, happy Mother's Day to her.
yeah, they're upstairs now. So,
Okay.
but yeah, so
Oh, whoever gave me gifts, thank you. I appreciate it.
you're welcome.
Thank
A
you.
couple of us. Mika, did you want to answer?
Yeah. What does motherhood mean to me?
Yeah.
Um, Much like Harris said, motherhood is being nurturing. It is uh, giving someone, whether it be
Cold, they really do.
your your own, seed, or if you like, much like myself, well, much like Harris, I think I was not meant to be a mother to one or two. I was meant to be a mother to many. So giving these people the guidance and giving these young people the knowledge and the tools that they need to become functional, you know, adults in society. I think that is what motherhood is teaching lessons and giving them, a safe place to be, and someone that they can trust. And um to me, it's like a warm hug. That's
Yeah,
what motherhood is to me.
I
um
agree.
I know I would have aspired to have been that type of mother to my children, but
Absolutely, I agree.
and I think I do that for, I think I give pretty good hugs. I've been told I give pretty good hugs. So
You
you
sound
know
like it. I'm gonna give me one day, but you sound like it.
She gives really good hugs. Like they're warm and they're warm.
you know so
I'm with her. I've been told that too, so I get it.
so to me,
Happy
that's
Mother's
what
Day.
motherhood is, being able to be that support system for anyone.
Yeah,
You know, I get to be a grandma now. So that
Yeah.
to me is just like a blessing within itself,
now
you
she
know.
pinches my cheeks.
She does. Yeah, you a grandma now for a whole year.
Yeah.
Can I say something now?
Uh huh. Yeah.
Motherhood isn't just about having kids. It's also about being a good person. You can love kids without always being the perfect or always being able to fix them or their problems. You can be proud of your accomplishments and proud of yourself in general too, even if you don't feel like it. I know
I
it
can
always
agree.
didn't feel like a great mother, but I raised a great child, people say. So,
And that's what I was about to say. And those of you who are in the chat, you don't necessarily have to be have given birth to a mother. You have a mother, or or you may have lost your mother. What was that like? What was that experience like for you? Or you might be, your mother is still here. Like, what is that? So you can still get in the boxes. I'm not necessary. It's not.
yeah, Cole. I'm sorry.
It's about motherhood. So, and what it means to you. Not it's not necessarily giving birth to a child. Um, but yeah, hold on for a second, y'all.
Get your business.
Is he watching the game or something?
No, JJ on the phone. He getting in somebody's tail.
Y'all see I'm loud and y'all being too goddamn loud up there. That's motherhood. Shut your asses up.
You know she is fussing right now. Mom voice in full effect.
I'm screaming.
Sorry.
All
Well,
I
how
heard
old
was
is
JJ
JJ?
going into it.
Huh?
How old is JJ?
31.
JJ needs to figure it out. Cause what you doing? Cause
He said he can hear y'all. He said
dynamite.
he can hear
That's what
y'all
it's
too.
giving.
That's funny. I was like, uh-oh, JJ about to get yelled at.
Hey, Stephanie. Oh,
Y'all,
hey,
you know,
Stephanie.
Diamond don't
Hey
yell.
Stephanie, good morning.
She
Happy
probably say,
Mother's Day.
y'all see that I'm live.
Oh
Y'all
no.
see.
Y'all ain't heard Diamond yell. I have.
He's upstairs.
It's
I
scary.
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
No, you know why I think it's scary because she's so calm sometimes. But when
Yeah.
the calm hits a storm, oh baby, it's a tornado.
Oh, it's
That's
real.
what it's
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 giving.
it's
real.
giving real,
Okay.
real.
When you see a calm mom just chilling and then she get upset, oh the black mama come to her real quick. But she's very nurturing. Don't get it twisted. You know, her heart is in the right place. But what you're not gonna do is do that.
I talk with. I get firm. My voice gets
Oh,
firm.
oh, I'm sure it does.
Not loud. I don't yell and scream at the top of my lungs. No, I get firm. So I get serious.
Not Dottie talking in third person.
My daughter,
Yada
for
yada
some
yada
reason,
yada yada.
she flinches, and I be like, "Girl, you act like I used to." But that's that feel. I'm glad she got a little feel.
I'm like Mother's Day fit check. Hold on.
Oh, let me see. Oh, you cute. Okay,
Oh shit.
period.
Where
All
you been?
right,
Where you
Angela
going? Where you
Thank
Bassett.
been? Thank
Oh,
you,
here.
Al.
All right, period. Angela Bassett, I see you. Little, little Mary J. On.
Angela
Oh
Bassett.
Lord. I was like Mother's Day fit check.
Okay. Hey, Sierra, Sierra. Good morning, morning, morning,
Speaking of
everyone.
Sierra, now that's a mother.
Oh yeah. Oh, that yeah.
Sierra be Sierra, and okay,
Yeah, she
Sierra
does. I love her.
Sierra stay pregnant.
stay
Okay.
pregnant. Listen, her husband knew. Oh, well, we
Yes.
keeping you pregnant all your times, even
Yeah,
when
he
you're
He's like,
60.
he
After
he
I seen that ecstasy video, I was like,
that's
he
why
ain't
she
got
got
no
he
so many
wanted
chance.
babies.
he wanted a family. He wanted a big family.
And he need to quit football and just follow Sierra around.
Yep.
With the
Let her do her
kids.
thing.
With
I
the
mean, he
kids.
could do
Thank you,
that.
Sierra.
Because how
She's
old is he?
What is he? Is he in his late 30s, early 40s, late
They
30s,
still
I
playing
think he's in his
football in
30s.
late 30s?
late 30s? I think.
Yeah, he in his 30s.
Oh, baby.
Cause she in
But,
her 40s, right?
Yeah, she's
but
older.
she aged very well.
She aged extremely well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like her when I grow up.
Listen, y'all let me know if the background is too loud, okay?
Okay. Well, I mean, if you got a JJ, I think we good. JJ is not playing with nobody, okay?
uh, he got a deep, loud voice when he's on the phone, like he's talking to the person from where he is to where they are.
Yeah. Like he got to reach all the way over there.
Yeah. But yeah, but I feel like I did a pretty good job raising my two kids as a single parent. Their father was a part of their life, but not always in their life. That's a difference. Um, so yeah, like I never had any
Baby
problems with
people.
them in school. They did what they were supposed to do. They did a little mischievous stuff, of course, growing
I
up,
mean,
but
because they're kids,
yeah, they
right?
supposed to, but nothing major. I didn't, have to bail
No,
anybody
these
out.
today these kids is hitting different.
Yeah.
They let. So I had a kid.
Hey, Nancy.
Speaking of children, I had a kid in my classroom take a piece of lead and try to stick it in the computer to set it on fire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, immediately sent him to the office. He needs to go home. He's setting
Yeah,
stuff on fire. He needs to go home. He shouldn't be
not a
here.
not a baby arsonist.
Hey, Brandy.
Hey,
But you know that's the
Brandy.
thing that's on. Hey, Brandy, you know that's the thing going on TikTok. That's a TikTok trend. Have y'all
What?
seen it?
No.
No.
Taking Kids are taking pieces of like either lead or paper clips, put it inside like the thing of the computer,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts to set up on fire, and it makes the computer smoke.
What's
Go
wrong with
look it
them?
up. It's a whole trend.
What's wrong with these kids?
I don't
Why
know, but
though?
they should have been swallowed
They,
today,
they need to be
immediately.
swallowed.
We did some shit. We did some stuff, but they just escalated it. Okay.
They went to a whole nother level though. Like like the parents should have been swallowed too. I'm not gonna
Oop,
hold you.
oop.
Mm. Hey, good
Hey
morning,
Cole, good
Cole.
morning.
Hey,
Good
Brandy.
morning.
Hey, West Coast
Hi,
family.
Cole. How are you, Cole?
Hi, J2, feisty mouse.
I love
So,
you too.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, you supposed to say what love got to do with it. Hey,
What
Carmen.
does love got to do with it?
Everything.
It's a second-hand emotion.
It has everything to do with it.
I was speaking of love, I was just talking to a friend that y'all, love is an action. Saying I love you does not work. You need to do both.
You got
What
to
are we
show it.
doing?
Mm.
Hey Thomas. Good morning.
Can you show love to someone long distance? Like how can you show?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you
How?
can.
You can give them those good morning texts. You can
You can't just say
send them
good morning either.
something. You you can you don't even need, for me, just call me in the morning. I prefer to hear your voice or to see your face
So
in the
I'm in a
morning.
long distance relationship. So it's been a year.
Oh.
Um, and we
Ooh.
just made a year yesterday.
Hold up. Blue flag.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Oh, thank
Ping, 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 ping,
you.
ping, ping.
Um,
Happy
so,
anniversary.
um, so long distance requires a lot of communication. And I'm not just talking about a text message. Good
Thank
morning,
you.
Thomas. I'm also talking about
Okay.
FaceTimes. I'm also talking about uncomfortable conversations because things can also be misinterpreted. I'm talking about those random just because gifts. You also have to, I get just because flowers. I send him his flowers and the way he loves them. So it's just a lot of that is heavy on that. In order to love somebody from long
Mm-hmm.
distance, you have to be intentional with the time you're investing. Because if you're investing in someone that's long distance and there's nothing coming back to you, it's pointless.
I'm gonna say to
I
keep
love
long
that.
distance going, because like me and my husband, we very rarely see each other. So you might as well say it's long distance. We live together, but we play house on the weekends every now and then. But you got to keep dating each other.
You do.
And just like she said, those conversations those difficult conversations, you got to be, hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, where you at right now?
Yeah.
And really showing
What do you need
interest.
in this season of your life? Like that's the
Yeah.
question I ask him a
What are
lot.
you
Like
going through?
yeah, what do you need? Because I
Yeah,
need to know. I know we only have communication at this point, but how can I show up in your space right now? Because he works
exactly.
for the government, so it's a lot of work that he has to put in the tariffs and all of that. So, with that being said, you then have to
I
pour
will.
into him in the best way you
There's
know
yours right
how
there.
Mm.
and what he needs in that space. Like sometimes we get random, those cards with the questions and stuff. We use those sometimes. We've had movie nights a couple times. We laugh, we joke. And sometimes you also have to be okay with the quietness. You have to be okay sitting on the phone and not saying shit. Just being
Mm-hmm.
in the presence of that person. If you can be in the presence of a person and not saying nothing, then you know that that's a person
Mhm.
you can invest your time in. Hey, Erin,
Yeah,
good
I
morning.
think that's important too. I also think people don't realize, like,
Mhm.
y'all can schedule like going to the movies together,
Oh
going
yeah.
out on a date together. You know what I mean? Go to the same restaurant, even if y'all like just go to the same restaurant and talk to each other like this. And you know what I mean? Like, you got to get creative with it, and you can't let it just die.
And you can't let
Oh,
it
I'm
just
alive.
exist.
You
Because if
can't
you
just
let
let
it
it just
exist,
exist.
it's not gonna work. I'm with her
And I
totally.
had to say constant,
Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah,
you
a
know,
remote date.
I had to say, yeah, remote dating. I had to say, and then constant reassurance and letting them know, hey, look, I care about you,
I appreciate
and
you.
show them appreciation
I
in
do say
those
that
ways.
often too. Yeah, I agree.
I
It's a
just,
lot though,
I tell
because
my husband that.
this it's a lot. I need to make sure you're safe. I need you to tell me that you're safe. I'm always every time he's driving, even if he's driving 5 minutes away, I'll tell him like, hey, praying for safe travels. I tell him that every day because at the end of the day, you don't know what's gonna happen. Um, there's a lot that can happen on the road. We can control people. So I always
Exactly.
tell them, I always remind them, like, hey, I love you. I appreciate you. Your growth means absolutely more than you know. And I always remind them, like, he's doing amazing.
Thank you for the roses.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
think we were having a live one time, and I said that, my husband checks in or we check in with each other, and somebody was trying to make it seem like I was controlling. But the thing is I worry about his safety. My husband is
I
a
do.
driver,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Safety is
And
big.
safety is huge for me. It's a huge thing, and
Like
that's what I
prime
worry
example,
about.
yesterday he was in a bad area and I couldn't get in contact. I didn't know if he made it to his place safe. Baby, when I say I panicked, I panicked. Like
Okay, cool.
I talked to his cousin. I reached out to his cousin and everything. Like, did he make it? So
But to bring it back to motherhood,
yes, to bring it back.
let's bring
Sorry
it back.
about that.
No, it's
It's
No,
all
all
but I
right.
have one more thing for what Miss Harris was saying is it also teaches you that DoorDash becomes part of your love language.
Yeah.
I'm screaming.
okay.
It
All the
does. Like, I caught myself doing it for people where, like, someone's sick, and I'm like, I know this person is stubborn. He's not going to get himself what he needs to get better. I know what's going to help him right now so that he
Yeah.
can go to work and make his money. Let me just send him some stuff from Walmart.
that see, we can tie that back to motherhood. That part when we said about nurturing, see, we
Yeah.
putting it together like
And
this.
I really thought it was an unnoticed gesture until like 3 days later, and he was like, "Oh, because she took care of me and did this," and I was like, "Oh, so you do care that I took care of you?"
Yeah, it's the
Well,
nurturing part.
what does motherhood mean to you, Cole?
But y'all know me and my mom. My mom's my ride or die. So I think motherhood is being that foundation for not just your children, but those around you. Supporting them, giving them those hard words when you know that they're wrong. Um, I don't think it's really good whenever people just tell you everything you do is great because you're their kid. Like, help them navigate their mistakes, but praise them when they do well.
I have a question
And it's
regarding motherhood.
unconditional love for a person.
And let them know it's okay not to be perfect.
That part too.
Yeah.
But real quick, those of you who are in the chat, today's topic is motherhood and what it means to you. But what you was gonna
Now, I
say?
wasn't going to come up here because my mother is deceased,
So
but
is
I do
mine.
want to share. I do want to share one of my favorite moments with my mom, if y'all don't mind.
No.
It was when she was passing, and I, I was being inducted into the National Honor Society, and we sat there for hours and watched it virtually, right? And everybody around us was trying to pull her attention and this and this and this and that. And she said, "Stop! My baby is getting inducted into the national." Like,
Cause
y'all
period.
shut up. This is her moment. I need y'all to be quiet and leave us alone.
Hey,
And I
mama,
was like,
period.
you know,
What she
and that was
said.
just, yeah. And then a memory that she doesn't even think, I don't even think she knew that I remembered was when she fought for my leg. I remember hearing her say to the doctor, my daughter, you need to do everything you can to save her leg. My daughter is too beautiful to grow up without her leg. Look at her. And she did like this and pointed at me. She said, look at her. She's not going to grow up without her leg. Do what you have to do. And he said, yes, ma'am. So,
Miss Harris,
Which
you have
brings me, I did. Which brings me to this. What is one thing you guys needed as a kid from your mother? Because let's look at it from that perspective as well, right? When we talk about motherhood and we talk about people and we need to love them how they need to be loved, what is one thing you guys needed as a kid in order to be loved by your mother
mm,
or felt like you were loved by your mother?
mm, one thing. It depends on what stage of my life we're talking about because
Hey, Benny.
as a little kid, she did what she can to make sure, as a provider, she did what she can to make sure we had what we needed, not so much what we wanted. Um, as a teenager, because of what my sister and I had went through, I felt I wanted, I wish, well, I'm not going to say I wish, I understood, but I would love to have more attention.
Mm, okay.
Um, because real quick story, me and my sister got hit by a car. I was 7, she was 9. She had damage to the brain, so of course my mother attention was always focused on my sister. So fast forward, as my teenage life, I think finding my family, finding my chosen family, I should say, gave me what I needed during those years. So as an adult, I got the attention that I wanted from my mom.
Mm,
as a
okay.
child, I have to say her time and attention.
So it went full circle for me. Like I finally got the attention that I wanted as a kid.
You finally got your sisters you wanted.
As far as like my mom is concerned, she gave as an adult she gave me the attention that I wanted when I was a kid.
Okay,
Mm,
I heard it
mhm.
now. I have to, you know what, Diamond? I have to say, I can completely identify with that because the last 15 years of her life were just simply amazing and how she showed up for me when
Hmm.
I was going through what I was going through. And the fact that there was not a time that there was only one surgery that she wasn't there, and it wasn't by choice. You know what I mean? And that to me just means everything. Because I don't even know if I would have been able, well, I know I would have made it through, but I think it would have been a little bit harder to get through what I was going through had she not been there just to nurture me.
Yes, babe. Thank you.
So
Yes.
that to me, that meant a lot.
Hey, Queen C.
Is my
Yes.
background really loud?
Thanks,
It's not too
Ace.
bad. No, you're fine, Mika.
Okay.
Um, I don't know who was going to go next, but I'll go next to answer the question I asked. I think I needed my mom to be there mentally.
Mm,
She was physically there, but I needed her to be there mentally. Unfortunately, I didn't get that. I still don't have it. And, it's been years at this point. It's been 15, 20 years. And I have to forgive her in the space she has to be in for her. Um, but as I got older, that's when and I think most of you guys know, that's when I started to be the very thing I desired from her. I started to be there for people, and not physically but mentally. To God gave me a purpose to enlighten the world, and that's what I'm doing. So,
Where's Jay at? She always leaving the
Yeah,
scene.
Jay. Yeah, Jay.
Tracy,
I'm right
hey, come
here.
on.
You got all feisty mouths. Kyle, get in the box. Then you not even talking.
I was respecting everybody's time.
Uh,
I was just thinking literally that I'm not in a headspace to answer that. I don't want to say anything I regret later.
No worries.
Understood.
yeah.
Respect.
We can
So,
move on. I'm sorry. I didn't want to trigger nobody. I
oh,
apologize. Yeah.
I don't know that my mom left me wanting for anything. She is very much, and when I say this, I mean it, the only reason that I lived past 16. Because I was definitely in a place where I didn't want to be here. And she made a very conscious decision and said something that, as an adult, I know was hard for her to say to me. But she basically said, I'm not letting you leave this earth as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And she took me into some outpatient care and did all the things to make sure that I got right mentally to be the adult I am now.
that's
So, like, as a kid, I had everything I needed, pretty much everything I wanted. I mean, I was a teenager before she said no and meant it. And, like, we had our normal rough patches as teenager, but we grew through it. And now I love taking vacations with her and hanging out with her.
That's beautiful.
wow. Y'all travel together everywhere.
We do travel a lot together. We travel separately, but even right now, like right now, she is my supporter. She gave me the space to make a really big decision, and I didn't know how much I needed it until I saw how free my mind has been and how
Mm-hmm.
relaxed I've been. And I'm not snippy. I'm being free to be myself right now and
Nice.
not having to split between my work self and my home self.
I love that
And
for
you
you.
don't realize like how much that takes a toll on you over the years.
Wow. So, moms, let's get real for just a minute. What's the one thing no one warned you about before you had kids? Like, y'all drop y'all responses in the chat. Y'all drop y'all responses. Like I said earlier, like that kids having kids taught me patience and how much to love another human being. But I didn't know that I was capable of that before kids.
I can say patience, but also I guess no one taught me that, like your kids, especially as they get older, they have to bump their own heads. Like you can try to teach them and guide them and show them, but they have to experience things to hear what you're saying. It's kind of like as long as you taught them right and you download the necessary things, hopefully, they can make it through their young adulthood life. But the the 18 to whatever age, I can say
25.
25.
It's 25.
It it was not saying it was worse because it's not worse, but I'll take the terrible twos.
No, I'm just like I don't know. I think like going off of what you're saying, you got to let them learn by their own mistakes. You got to let them
You
bump
gotta
their
let them fall.
yeah. You got to let them
Period.
trip over because they'll turn around and see that that stomp is there. I'm not going to do that again. So yeah.
And that's why I feel like we need to teach children how to embrace change, whatever that change might be. Like the other day, I had a kid tell me, like, "Oh, Miss, like, is this picture good?" No, it's not. It don't even look like you tried your best. She thought about it. She sat there and thought about it, and she was like, "You know what? Let me try it again." But I think that's the thing. We have to teach them, just like riding a bike. You may hold on to it just a little bit, but eventually, after so much practice, they have to practice on their own. And once they start to practice on their own, they're gonna fall several times.
Oh
And then
yeah.
you have to take the training wheels off. And once the training wheels off, now they have to balance life.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Now it hits them different. But I think that's the perspective we have to go into it, like a bike ride, like learning how to ride a bike. That's
Good morning,
that's
Keisha.
that's for me. Again, I could be wrong because I've never given birth to a baby, but to to raise a child is like trying to teach them how to ride a bike. Baby, it's gonna be hard. There's gonna be some training wheels in the beginning. You would think, but sometimes you don't get training wheels. You're just on that bike, just hoping that you're gonna stay on it.
I'm having flashbacks because I didn't have training wheels when I learned to ride one. I didn't have training wheels.
You see what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
yeah, when I learned how to ride a bike, I only knew how to go straight. So you know what happened?
Good morning, Letitia.
I ran straight into a parked car.
I bet you did. A
I
parked
did.
car, a bush. You got need. Listen, I already know. Scrape the knee or two.
Yeah, today's topic, everybody, is motherhood and what it means to you. So, you don't necessarily have to have given birth. We all have either have our mother or had our mother. I lost my mother in 2019. Her health, failed her. Uh, Crazy thing is, she allowed, well, not allowed. My mom had suffered from high blood pressure for so long. And by the
Okay.
time she got treated for it, she ended up
Thank you.
she had kidney failure. So life expectancy on dialysis is 4 years. My mom lived 20 plus years on dialysis. So she lived. She was 81 years old when she passed away.
Oh wow, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, no regrets, or not saddened by the way she passed away. I got to see her the night before. Well, yeah, the night before she passed away. I got to talk to her, and I did have a conversation, and I think I told Mika, I talked to Mika about it, where I had asked her if she was tired. Not tired as in wanting to go to sleep, tired. Is she tired of fighting? And
Okay.
she said yes. And then I told her it was okay. I said it's okay. If you're ready to go be with your mom, it's fine. I'll make sure my sister's taken care of, which is the one that got hit by a car and had the brain damage.
May I
Um,
ask you a question about that?
hmm
Do you think that having that conversation, because having that conversation gave you the closure to be able to, know that everything was going to be okay, like after she passed? Because I think we've already had this conversation about how, and it was just like the night before, it was just like, I'm not going to be able to be here anymore, whenever you're ready, and I love you, and, you know, but I think that gave me some
Yes.
closure to
It,
that.
it, not only did not only did it give me closure, it gave me peace.
Yeah.
Um, it, I don't. This is not probably not a good word, but I felt relieved
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because now she don't have to worry about dialysis. She don't have to worry about going back and forth to the hospital anymore. She don't have to worry about doctor's appointments and all kinds of stuff that went along with being on dialysis for 20 plus years. She
Yeah.
doesn't. She's not suffering in any way. Not in, no. There's no pain there. Like I
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the pain itself and the amount of exhaustion you have to feel to go through that every day. It's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, and she probably, I would say she probably and I cannot recall any time she missed a treatment. I cannot.
Mm.
Either even when she got sick and went into the hospital, they still gave her treatment, or
Diamond,
even, huh?
I just want to say thank you for being my mom in the days that I need my mom. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, but thank you, Queen. Thank you. And she is continuing to rest in peace, and I am grateful for her. So, yeah. Now
That's
that I
awesome.
shared that, every week I'm telling y'all more and more.
These, these, these onion layers are the layers are coming back, guys.
Who's gonna be your TT mom? But yeah,
I don't know
so
what the question was.
uh, oh, I was like, oh, what did I say? Hold up,
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't remember either.
What has motherhood taught you?
yeah, before you had kids, like, what was
Mm.
the one thing that you was warned about before you had kids that no one warned you about? I mean,
I can't answer that.
mm,
I can tell you things that
Um,
I've learned. I mean, I've watched my mom coach my brother as a parent, and especially when it comes to the twins, because I think they are a big struggle for him because they are the best and worst of both of us.
wait a minute, Queen.
Um,
Hold that thought right quick, because speaking of the twins, you're practically raising them. So, all right, carry on.
so, the
that's a
biggest
good
thing
thing.
that my mom has passed on to us, and she's cautioned us about not doing this because there's not one way to parent every child. It is important to parent your child the way they need to be parented.
Tell parents that
Because,
every day.
like, with me and my brother, I operate out of fear. He operates out of fuck around and find out. Very much so. He is like, adventure, let's go. What's going to happen? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm like, I need to know all the possible negatives and positives and impact long term of me making this decision. I don't make decisions blindly. I can't do it. I'm not good at it. It's not my thing. It just stresses me out. So she has always handled me like a little ball of stress, and him like a, let me make sure he understands the danger.
So,
And even as adults, we're very much still the same. And she's like, "You want to have an adventure?" I said, "Pass." He's like, "Let's go." No, y'all go have fun.
hey Jay, do you want to answer the question? Are you able to answer?
I think I already did. That's what I said. No one can tell you about. They have to fall on their own
Oh
head.
yeah, you did. You did. I'm sorry. You did.
But I think, are there any warning signs before having a child? Because I don't care how many people warn you. You get a child that's just this mystery package, and once you get the
Mm-hmm.
child,
Not a whole mystery package.
it's a mystery package. You open this box and you're like, oh, let me have this baby, and this baby could be either you don't know what this baby is gonna bring you. I just feel like I don't care what nobody say. Like no one can ever prepare you for motherhood. I'm gonna say that.
Mm-mm.
I just don't. That's just how I feel. Like I see people, and I work with. I've been working with children for a lifetime at this point since I was 14 years old. So I sit here and I watch, and I'm like, dang, gosh, that person should have never been a mother.
Well,
But who
true.
has the definition of a mother anyway? But then I realized, like, because at a certain stage of being a child, your mother no longer thinks they need to mother you anymore. Like
You
I
know,
I don't know. Like that's just
I don't know.
me.
I'm struggling with that because I feel like my child, and I was pregnant before I was 21, but she gave me purpose. I didn't
Mm,
know where I was going. I didn't know where I
mm,
was heading, so I wasn't prepared for her at all. But she made me responsible.
yes.
She made me be like, okay, you ain't got time to play around anymore.
Oh gosh. This is Nene.
Hey,
She's
Nene,
my
happy
new
Mother's Day.
mom.
Happy Mother's
Happy Mother's
Day.
Day. Happy Mother's Day.
You're pretty. You're so cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She got her
You
best
know,
wig
I
on.
thought of one thing nobody really prepares you for: the brutally honest insults that kids throw at you,
Oh, they honest, okay?
where they drop facts, but it's a burn. Mika's been on the phone with me for a few with my niece.
They give
I like,
zero.
I think I was talking to Mika one day and she said, "Oh, can you hand me that?" And I was like,
Can
"No,
I
I gotta go get a step stool." She was
please?
like, "Oh, cause you little." Man, when I tell you, I want to knock her out.
I
Honestly,
want to
Cause
knock
I
you
just
Rashad
want to
got
out
knock her
all the
out.
time.
All
The
right,
little, the
Nene.
little, the little MFer gonna tell me, "Oh, mama, I'm gonna write a book about you called Running from Your Bills." And I'm like, "What?
Wow.
Like, what you talking about?" So then she said, "Well, I just paid a bill because they said they was gonna take my car." And I said, "First of all, you got scammed. All right,
let's
you got
start there.
scammed. And second of all, when you go through life, they come back to me in 20 years, and then you tell me, okay, because you over here getting scammed because you
And
think
you
I ain't
just
pay a bill." And then it was
why
for her
didn't you
car.
just
She's
call
talking
me
about it was
first?
for my car. They said they was gonna take my car, mom. They was gonna take my car. I said that doesn't even make any sense. First off, okay, like that doesn't happen. Okay,
Happy
because
Happy
like,
Happy Mother's Day to y'all.
hey
Thank
JJ, thank
JJ.
you.
you. And so she paid the bill. She said, "No, mom, it's okay. They gave me 70% off."
Love you too.
But she came to me
No.
like, "Oh, well,
I'll
you
be right
should pay
here.
me the
Oh,
money that I
Jesus.
spent."
I told
And I said, "Well,
Nene
first of
my
all, little
goal
girl,
is
you ain't paid
to
nothing for that car. Okay? You ain't paid nothing
all right.
for
Oh
that
my
car. So you
God.
coming to me because you done got scammed by a bill collector because I done told you about these phishing schemes.
That was
Don't put that on me."
JJ. That was my son, Queen. They leaving. They just left.
7.
but, but go ahead,
And she
Jay.
was confident when she told you too, Jay.
She was so confident. And
like
she was trying to get that money
like
back. She's like,
fam.
"No, I was just telling no, little girl." I said, you go through all that and you learn. She'll like. I think a bill collector was looking for her dad one time. She going crazy. I'm like, child, look,
Thank
pay all
you.
your bills, okay, and worry about yourself. Don't make our mistakes.
I'm screaming.
So, do any mother, do y'all ever feel mom's guilt? Like,
All the time.
do you really like inadequacy or
I messed up and told my child
like that?
I was gonna take care of her until she was 26.
She remembered.
Oh,
She remembered.
oh,
she
oh.
remembered.
I gotta define that now. Like, you got medical insurance, life insurance, you got eye exam coverage, you got a card, you got a place to call home. Okay, all right. But now it's I gotta teach her the responsibility of money because these kids. I'm not trying to say spoiled. My sister say you gotta say blessed. They so blessed. They make these decisions and then they want you. They already got in their mind. I can just call. I can just call my parents to take care of this. Now it's
So,
like if there's a balance because it's like, okay, are you taking healthy risk or are you just making dumb choices?
so do you think society plays a role in that because of what people think you should be doing with your kid? Like,
I think we do this thing where it's like I don't want to do what my parents did, so we are trying to
do better,
do
be better.
better. We're trying to give what we didn't have. And
Hmm.
sometimes it could be too much because we didn't get the lesson behind the not getting.
Yeah, we didn't let them fall. We don't want to see them fall. We don't want to see them get that scratch on their knee.
Right.
So thank you, Puffy. So like we feel like we have to be the. Sometimes we feel like we have to be the perfect mother.
Mm-hmm.
Quick story though. This is when I realized I had did too much. My son had to come home from Florida from a championship game with Clemson University. He had to come home, but he had to fly home from Florida to here. He had no idea on how to get through an airport. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to find the gate. None of that. And he's an adult, like trying to see, probably 23, 24 at the time. Never had to because everybody always held his hand, always did for him. All he had to do is say, I want or I need. And there was always somebody there to provide that want and need. He never had to do for himself. Like, even when they took him, even up until his senior year of high school to get into college, he had two sisters tutor him. These girls was on 5 point grade point levels. And they tutored him throughout the summer so he can go to Clemson. They made sure he got in. Like me myself personally, like I met and me thinking I'm being a good mom, I made sure I put people in his life to do what I couldn't do as a man growing up. Um, because I know at me as a single mother, I know I cannot raise a boy to be a man. Some people think otherwise. I could teach them how to be respectful. I could teach them manners. I could teach them, I potty train them, stuff like that. But I didn't allow him to fail. No one allowed him to fail at anything. So he was always catered to. And my daughter, on the other hand, I was like really protective, like overprotective. I was overprotective of her. Like, I'm going to do it for you. You don't have to do it. So, as her, going into her college life and things like that, we spent a lot of quality time together. We talked, we worked on cars together. We did all kinds of things. We could did all kinds of, mother daughter things together. But Jay, I get you. We just, and then I feel like it was, um, for me, it was part of society. Is not me not wanting to fail. So I did what I had to do to succeed. But like I said, they came out pretty good. They
I know
came
we're
out
talking about mothers, but I feel like the things that have been instilled in me, it did come from my father.
because he's a girl dad.
He is definitely, he has no sons, and he put all that masculine energy in us.
Bless him.
Mhm.
So,
Thank you,
yeah,
energy.
but I don't know. I think a lot of times society plays a role on how somebody should be because you have people always in the air. Well, you should be doing this or you should be doing that.
Like even college, they should go to college. They need to be doing this. Like I don't know. Like even like I feel like I had to protect my children from the elders because I don't know if that was a good thing or bad thing. But the elders were tough. Elders had a tough mouth. The elders would say something and have you crying. Like, you don't know about this?
Unsolicited advice.
This kid, the baby don't know nothing about this. That's silly. They not smart. You be like, okay, so I'm gonna protect my child to make sure that they don't have to go through what I have to go through, and I'm gonna provide them with the better. Like I said, I don't know.
No, we gotta do better. Those of you who are raising smaller children, got. just know as they grow up, you got to allow them to make their own mistakes. You got to know when to let go. Uh, that was a hard thing for me too, letting go. Nobody told me both of my kids was leaving to go to college at the same time, one right behind the other. Nobody told me that. I was I was a quick empty nester.
I think I was okay with that. I think I was like empty nester, like it was out of there. But I can say that, like I didn't want to answer
Oh,
the
baby,
question
move.
earlier. I feel like even now, my mom still hasn't let go.
Not the mic.
So it's
Don't
like,
lick
do
that.
parents ever let go? But I can say I'm an example of letting go.
Go.
Yeah, at some point you gotta
Like
let
I
it
said,
go.
at the end of the day, I think the major thing is be present in their development times.
Mm-hmm.
However, teach them accountability and how to dig their own hole. That way, you can also teach them how to patch it themselves. I understand. Still be loving. I think that's important. And I'm not talking about saying I love you. I'm talking about the action word. I think we still need to be there. But let them fall. Understand the fall. Pick them up and we can talk about it. Like, I just feel like there needs to be a space of
Mm-hmm.
not too much coddling, but be there just enough to allow their plane to fly on their own. That is how I see it. But no, but that's my perspective. I can't, speak for
No,
everybody.
that's I like it though. I like it. Where were you 30 years ago?
I'm sorry, 30 years ago, I was 9 years old. Had no,
You had to
that was not
see
my
this coming.
answer.
You had to see it coming. You had to
You should
foresee
know
this.
this. But yeah, I just feel like if we took the time to be okay, even within our own brokenness, we don't have a rule book. Parents don't have a rule book. Nobody has a rule book with life. I think it's very important that we accept our own mistakes first. Because in order for us to teach a kid to accept theirs, we have to accept ours. Um, that's why I don't live with regrets because I made the decision to do it. At the end of the day, it happened. I'm gonna move on with it. It only becomes a habit if we continue to do it, and then no longer as a mistake. So I think the only way to understand to help a child accept their mistakes, we have to accept ours first. But if you are broken in a space of misunderstanding, that's okay too. No one says you can't lead a pack with brokenness. However, you have to also understand what you're delivering.
Right. I had a question for the chat though. And please respond. You could, if you so choose to, I would want you to. Did y'all ever, as a mom, did you ever find yourself comparing yourself to other moms?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Did you ever find yourself comparing yourself to other moms or parents?
No, actually, never, ever, ever, ever. I don't know. I felt a lot of mom, uh, whatever rhymes with late. Um, I had a good mom group, but I never compared. I never compared at all because I knew we lived a different lifestyle and we made it that way, and I was kind of proud of it, maybe, but never ever compared.
Mhm.
Not even with my friends.
I watched other parents parent. If that makes sense. I didn't compare myself to them. I just watched them parent. Like sometimes you want to give them advice, but you can't because that's what they do. That's how they want to raise their kids. But whether it's good or bad, you just like you just I just watched. It's like I know that's something that I'm not going to do. That's not something I want to do. I don't think that's right for that child, but I just never said anything.
See, I watched my parent be the one that other parents used to co sign being the bad guy.
No, What is happening?
So it was like I had a friend that got pregnant in high school,
You on the
What's
microphone?
and her parent was throwing her a baby shower. Oh, hold on.
Mm.
Sorry, my dog was licking on the microphone. I was trying to
Like, why
talk
you sound like
mm.
Darth Vader?
because he's biting the buttons.
Oh, okay.
So I had the parent that other parents would use to be the bad guy to their own kid. It's like my friend got pregnant, her parents threw her a baby shower.
Mm.
Some girls, initially, their moms were like, oh, yeah, you can go. My mom was a little bit different. She was like, oh, no, we are not celebrating this. This is not a celebration.
Oh.
And so when other parents found out that my mom said I could not go, they were like, then none of you can go. She's right. We shouldn't celebrate this. You cannot go. But they blamed my mom for having to say no.
Mm.
And we entered that situation very often, especially in high school. It was like, once my mom said no, other parents were like, oh, so it's okay to say no to this.
Mm-mm.
And I'm like, I had the rigid parents. So I had so much discipline growing up that by the time we got to teenage years, I basically disciplined myself. Like, I never got a curfew. I got make good choices. But I also knew if I came in at 4 a.m., that freedom would be gone. And then other parents were like, just go home when Cole does.
Wow.
Not you
So
leading the pack.
my mom parented everyone.
That's crazy.
Right. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Not the other moms just saying, you know what, go whatever Cole's mom says because I think it's the right choice. What?
Yeah.
Huh? That's so wild.
Let's go. Thank you for the heart.
That is wild.
Yeah, don't forget to go up there and grab your points. Claim
I
your points
mean,
there.
I will say sometimes it backfired because, like, if everybody's like, we want to go to a baseball game, my mom's like, no, you can't do that.
You pretty
Wow.
princess.
I didn't realize it was because of the nuts at the game. But then everybody couldn't go to a baseball game. And then she had to
Oh
explain. She's like,
God.
no, no, it's no to her because of her allergy.
Oh gosh. Poor Cole. All the kids yelling at you. You had no friends at this point.
They're like, what the hell? I was like, sorry, I have allergies. And then, so some of the parents were like, oh, okay, that's different. I was like, y'all can't just use my mom as the end all be all. Like, do some
You just
parenting
cannot.
yourself.
Right. For real.
So what happened after the baby? Did you see the girl again?
Um, a few times. At one point, she did bring her baby over, and my mom said, next time I see that baby, he'll be driving. She was right. Then the next time she did see him, he was driving his dad over to my house to see my mom.
Mm.
Clearly,
And
she was the
now, oh
mom
my God,
of that year.
yeah. But I was just like, wow. Like, looking at it as an adult, I'm like, why didn't these parents just feel comfortable being the bad guy with their kids?
Wow. I gotta.
Like, you
Who
needed
likes
my
to be the
mom to be
bad
your
guy?
boogeyman.
That's wild. You know what? Because now that I think of, well, no, because I was kind of strict, just firm, not strict, but firm. I wasn't really strict. I let my kids do stuff, but they wasn't allowed to go over people's houses and spend the night until they were old enough to tell me word for word what happened.
I'm with you on that one. Because people out here doing crazy stuff.
Right.
I'm
So
telling you
Mm-hmm.
right now.
the only place they went to go spend the night was their cousin's house, and that was it. They wasn't allowed to spend nights over people's houses unless it was a two-parent household, that kind of thing. Which now it doesn't even matter.
It don't.
Nowadays, it doesn't even matter. But
People
you
out
know,
here doing weird stuff.
they was with their aunt and uncle and their cousins, which they had a lot of kids in that house, so you had to be really crazy. Because it was like what, 8 kids in the house at the time, plus my two.
Oh,
So
jeez.
it was a big family. But yeah. So guys, what do self care look like for you as a mom? And honest and be honest about it. Whether you gave birth, thank you, DJ. You know, teaching them, practically raising them.
My favorite thing, after a long weekend of them being here, for an hour after they leave, I just lay on the floor in complete silence.
Okay, I hear you, Ray. Going to the beach, getting away from everybody. What's up, DJ? Good morning. Um,
When I had kids, I used to take them. We'll go to a hotel that had a swimming pool, preferably indoor, and have breakfast. And I'll get a free room or not. And they got theirs, I got mine, and I could chill out. I could go swimming, and just being able to say "F them kids."
You
Now
funny, Jay.
is going on my vacations without them, and them saying, "I want to go," and I'm like, "F them kids."
still, I think yeah. I guess for me, the self care is like where I'm at right now, like total peace, quiet, relaxing. Like I told them, I don't want to do nothing today. I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to be right here. Like I don't know if y'all heard me when I was going out the door. I'll be here if you need me. I'll be right here. Because I just don't want to. Well, this sound harsh, but I don't want to be bothered. I just don't want to be bothered. So to me, that's self care.
Um, Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you.
Thanks, Jacoby.
Self care definition is very hard to explain. Let's call it that.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do invest in doing nothing because my weeks are very exhausting. Like taking care of somebody's stranger kids is exhausting. I still have those moments of saying F those kids. I know that's really sad as a teacher, but I do have my moments.
You're human.
Yeah, so I do. Everyone always asks me, "Oh, what you doing this weekend, girl?" Nothing. What you mean? What am I doing? I'm doing nothing. So I do love doing nothing. Some Sundays I do walk down to the Starbucks because I love fresh air. Um, I'll walk down to the Starbucks, give me a Starbucks, and sit in the Starbucks because it's a really nice ambiance. I love flowers. I'm still praying one day I get them once a month, but here we are. Um, but yeah, so that's where I'm at. I enjoy doing nothing, but I also enjoy hiking and just having a space of a clear mind that I don't have to think or work or anything. I can just enjoy the day however I want to enjoy it.
Mika, what does self care look like for you? Like, I mean, you got a grandson, you have bonus kids.
Um, Going to the woods.
Getting away from hiding from everybody. Because when you go in the woods, you
Disconnecting.
hiding.
When I go in the woods, I disconnect from everybody and everything. And it's just me meditating. That's what self care is, me meditating.
Mm,
And
love it.
playing the bowls.
What you playing?
I play the bowls.
What is that?
My bowls.
The
Oh,
sound.
bowls, the sound bowls. I was like, what?
Yeah, my sound bowls.
I got you.
I'm sorry, run that back one more time.
Please.
I'm not saying bowls again.
It just sounded weird at first. Oh my gosh.
That's not a bad idea to do today. Go to the movies by myself.
I'm gonna let it slide because I can't say the OIL very well, so I'm gonna let it slide.
I'm gonna go see the Stitch movie. I don't know about everybody else.
Go see what?
I
The Stitch
I am
movie.
protesting. I stand against it. I will not. I refuse.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry.
My reason is incredibly dumb, and I don't care. But it
What's the
weirds me
reason?
out
Now
But
you have to
that
like,
explain
Lilo
it.
and Stitch are not the same size like they are in the movie.
Oh, oh. I'm sorry.
Um,
It's weird.
Dottie got Stitch slides.
Like, I love me some Lilo and Stitch, but when I saw they were making it live action, I was like, they're not even the same size.
Let me tell you how bad I love Stitch. I'm about to show y'all my whole dresser. I'm about to show y'all.
Dottie got on had pajama pants, Stitch pajama pants, and slides on.
Look,
yep,
Oh,
Oh,
I love it.
that's how
so
bad I love it.
cute.
I went to Build a Bear and everything. They looked at my grown ass and said, "What you doing?
building a bed.
Not too much on me."
I'm still in my feelings about not getting my bear on the last cruise we went. It's too soon.
Oh, my Lord.
Why
Too
didn't you get
soon.
Let it
it?
go.
Oh,
Let it go.
Dottie, you and Miss Harris can go to a trade show. For
But
Stitch.
I feel like we need a cruise redo.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Def-
I'm still waiting for my Stitch Crocs. So if anybody want to help me invest
But
in those,
maybe
I love them.
maybe only the LBC part though.
yeah, definitely.
Dottie,
Definitely.
there's nothing wrong with your Stitch cake at
Dude,
36.
Listen,
Mika, I
Daddy, I
came
am
across a
40
video
years
the other
old.
day of
You're
the
okay.
the Cole World with my 007 martini.
But
Mm,
what was y'all saying?
they talking about Stitch.
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 I think my baby was tearing up Stitch in the crib. If I go and look at that little video he has, I think that's what he was playing with. He was tearing that little thing up. Remember the video when he was in the crib? I think that's what he was eating on. He was, ah! I need to go see my little chunker monkey.
I got one final question.
It's
I
not
had
final.
yeah, it's really not. What advice would you give to your younger self before motherhood, or anybody? What advice would you give anyone before motherhood? Mine would be patient. Be patient with yourself.
Mine would be find grace in the journey, no matter what it brings
Marquita,
you.
Marquita, stop taking my damn words.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
Well,
Well,
let me tell
damn.
you why I changed it because Diamond took my goddamn word, so I had to change
Stop taking my damn words.
it.
Now I got to think of another one.
Look at Jay.
Do you want me to go while you think of another one, Mika?
Yes. I'm sorry, Marquita. I didn't mean to
Okay.
call your whole
It's
name out,
okay.
but
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You know
The
I love you
advice
real good.
beforehand would be ready to be selfless.
Mm.
That was always a rule for me. I will not have a child till I'm ready to stop being selfish.
You're gonna
And
do
we're
it.
there now, but the
I'll,
human part ain't.
I'll say you'll never be prepared enough. Everything is going to be a lesson and have fun.
Dottie funny. She brought up the goddamn government.
She did, and she was strong.
She said every syllable in
I
my name,
am.
okay?
That
We're
daddy.
reading.
Felt
We're
like I
reading.
was in trouble.
Bye,
I was
Dottie.
like, God dang it.
All right. See you in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You already
Hey,
know.
Queen. Hey, Quincy.
Queen C. So what's
Get your
your answer,
baby
Queen?
Slim.
What advice would you give to your younger self before motherhood? Okay,
I have an answer.
go
Love you,
ahead.
Okay.
Daddy. Daddy, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
Whoop, whoop. Go, Mika.
Oh, always know that you're enough. Nice. I like that.
I had to say, because I know I've given this advice to someone. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean your life has to stop. Continue to live out your dreams. You just have a new best friend that you got to take care of, and that let that be your purpose for making all your dreams come true. And I will tell you, her name is Javon Weston. She was my hostess at Applebee's, and she was getting ready to graduate high school and got pregnant. And she said, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I said, you're going to grow up and you're going to do everything. You're going to have this baby. You're going to finish school. You're going to graduate. You're going to do everything that you want to because this baby is not going to stop you from doing anything that you want to do. Javon now is an RN. She does
Because,
taxes.
period.
She does taxes. She got her own scrub wear line. She she knows how to scrub your if you got bad credit, she can fix your credit. When I tell you she is hustle woman and she does hair,
Okay,
she
because,
has about
period.
7 jobs. And to this day, she still calls me her big sis, but she always says, I remember what you told me when I was pregnant, and thank you.
Mm,
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, so don't having a kid isn't like a burden. Like that's a blessing.
right.
And a lot of people feel like it's a burden, and it really is not. Like,
Mhm.
And I think that's what needs to happen. You have to change your perspective. Like a lot of people think a child, being pregnant or having a child is a burden. Maybe don't. Sometimes your child is your stepping stool to see life differently for
yeah,
some. And if you actually sit back and look at it that way, you will never have to struggle with trying to be their mentor. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think that's the best thing. You have to find grace in what the decision is. And once you find grace in it, it'll allow you to see it differently.
yeah.
Mhm.
I
Cole, you
think
about to
that
go back to sleep?
it sounds like
No.
she gave us a whole breathful just now.
I just wanted to
I
make
I,
felt
sure
j-
like
because
I
she
was
was
in a
definitely
hurricane.
right.
I just
Like,
repositioned.
well, you're gonna need to breathe lightly when you reposition, man.
Not the
Shit.
whole
Look, what
Caribbean water.
happened? You
Hold
guys
your
have
breath.
probably done this. I repositioned, but then my body hit that full body stretch that goes from your toes to the back of your neck,
We
and it
all
was
heard it.
nice.
We
We
all
all
It
heard
was
heard it.
nice.
every bit of that. We
To
heard
be
all
fair,
of
I
it.
thought I was muted.
I thought I was
I thought
muted.
Wrong.
I thought I hit the
Wrong.
click click before.
Well, the click
Nope.
click wasn't
Did
hit.
not.
Okay. We
Nah,
heard all
I
of
see
that.
that now.
So, anybody have any final thoughts on today's topic of
I
motherhood?
got a
We're not saying
I got a
final no more.
question. I got a question
Ask your question
for my.
then.
It's not a bad question, you feisty mouse. Um,
I'm
and
just here
and
for
maybe
moral
this is
support.
just me, but your mom ever tell you a lie to protect you that you believed until you were an adult?
Nah, I can't.
No.
None that I can remember. I know. I know my mom took secrets about me to her grave.
What?
So did mine. She was
Lord.
my ride or die.
Yeah,
My
like
for real.
can't hold it. Can't
For
hold
real.
it.
I gotta say she taught me how to do that. She taught me how to have integrity
Aw.
into all of that.
Ree said her mom said she would tell herself it would be the best thing you will ever do.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Queen said, got 98 more questions. Ask your questions because I'm out of questions. I'm, well, not really, but really.
Well, no, it's just the word final for some reason has been hitting me real like it's been like a it's been eliciting an emotional response from me.
I knew you was going there.
Okay.
Yes.
It has been because it's so finite. So I'm like, any last words for the day?
Any closing statements?
Yes. See, that sounds so much better. Any closing statements? I rest my case, Your Honor. Clink, clink.
No, I think the biggest thing when it comes to motherhood, you're jumped into something that you didn't know you was a gang member for. And however, not in a negative sense. I just feel like motherhood is beautiful. So thank you for all the actual mothers out there who gave birth, because I think the real pain comes in the birthing process, not actually in the growing up process. Um,
Thank you
I
for
prefer not my asshole to be ripped, but here we are. Um, however, thank you. You guys are beautiful. You guys are strong. Continue to go because you guys have strength from a whole nother level. Keep being beautiful in your own grace. That's all I have to
Aw, beautifully said.
She's gonna be up
say.
there. I
Bless
see
you.
her putting it out.
Bless you.
Oh,
Bless
yeah.
You
you.
see what I'm saying? What the
Oh,
hell is
Thank
that?
you.
a little mouse in
I
the
don't want to
hole.
hear it.
You
I don't
thought
want
you
to
was
hear
gonna
it.
get it this
Before,
time?
I don't want to hear
before
it.
you last thought,
I don't want to
before
hear it.
I want to address her mega statement.
Okay.
But I'm a I'm a it's gonna it's I promise you it's coming from the heart. And honestly, I don't care what anybody has to say about what I'm about to say.
Period.
Uh
Don't,
oh. Uh
girl.
oh.
Period.
Just like a woman cannot teach a man, a boy to be a man cannot teach a girl how to be a woman. I don't give a F what you say. It's not in you. It's not in your DNA. You was not raised that way, and your parents wasn't raised that way. It's not there. You could teach them aspects of being one or the other, unless they was born with those genes in their DNA. You cannot.
Correct.
You can't. And I mean that.
I will hope nobody's
Because I'm,
disagreeing
I'm
with that,
so
because that's
tired of
crazy.
hearing that. I'm just so tired of people in general saying that I was a mom and a dad. You was a parent.
Period. You parent the best way you knew how. That's it. I
That's
got
all.
you.
And that's all I got on that. Go ahead, Mika. That just gets to me. I can't
Oblique,
stand that.
oblique, oblique. That's all, folks.
We found Diamond's soapbox.
Well, we found what her emotional response, what elicits an emotional response for Diamond. Um,
Yes.
that is
Because
definitely
clearly
an
that was
emotional
a
response.
trigger. Because the way
It
yes.
she
de-
went pow, 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 I was like, oh, okay. Enough said. You
So,
right, girl.
Go ahead, Mika.
oh,
I'm sorry.
I can I just say something that might be a little funny. Giving birth is not like it is on TV. Okay, let me
Don't
just
Oh,
let y'all
Jesus,
know that.
no.
Okay, as somebody who has in my in my earlier stage, I had to give birth. I had to pass my child, but um, when you're on the other side and you're watching that, it is not it is not like it is on TV. Okay, it's not all glitz and glamour. Don't go in there thinking you're gonna be doing TikToks and stuff like that.
Right.
Nope. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a big pamper on. Be ready for that. Don't bring out the satin pajamas and all that other stuff. You
because
better
you're not
be
gonna have
ready.
a chance to
And
wear
you're gonna
them.
have an
Look,
ice pack down there, especially if you pull it, if it pulls comes out through the vajayjay. You have an ice pack, and if you got to get stitches, that's gonna be horrible. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. It's
I
not
feel
like
like
it
I
is
was
on
chilling.
TV.
I'm sorry. I was like up in there like because I had the epidural. At first, I was like, I'm gonna have a natural, y'all. But as soon as I got in that hospital, I turned in the fetal position, was like, give it to me, doc. Give it to me. And after the doctor gave it to me, I was like, I was up in there like, hey, y'all, take a picture. What's up? How you
I'm
doing? How your
screaming.
mama doing? And then it was like, oh, that baby about to come out. And that baby almost came out before that doctor came. I popped that baby out. It's like, bloop.
I
And
do.
And then I was treating the hospital like it was a hotel. They was like, okay, it's time for you to get your baby. I was like, nah, bring her back around 3 o'clock.
Not bring her back around 3 o'clock is wild
They was
behavior.
like, ma'am, that is your baby. You gotta feed it. I was like, oh, this some real stuff.
Yep.
This real.
Nowadays, they once you had a baby, they leave the baby with you. You have to tell them to come and get it. They don't bring
That's
them to the
wild
baby.
behavior.
They just leave them with you.
Hmm.
Like this your child. They go and do um their little checkup, make sure that 10 toes, 10 fingers, no fever, blah blah blah. Make sure they all cleaned up. Here you go.
They sent me they sent me home. I think only spent 2 days in the hospital.
2 days, two
And
whole days.
yeah, and it was my family, my auntie and my mama. They kept on saying, "Sit your ass down," because I was all trying to sweep, mop.
Sweeping, mopping is wild. You just had a whole baby girl.
I was running in my pregnant. I was running.
Mm. What's your
Uh,
question, Queen? What's your question?
I know some people be going through labor for 24 hours. I be feeling bad for them.
And I kept on hearing about that. That's why I.
Yeah, and then some people, they, my friend's daughter, not daughter, my friend's daughter, oh my gosh, my friend's sister, she had to get her asshole was red. Like from the cooter to it
Yeah,
was,
To the
got a
tutor.
tracheotomy. My daughter
yeah.
was in labor for 5 days, and then they finally did a
Five
C-section.
days is wow.
5 days. She went in
Mm-mm, just take me.
and
Don't
Take.
worry, I had to teach kids how where babies came from. Oh God.
Mm.
Get the epidural if you want it.
No, I didn't feel bad. I was. That's another thing society puts on people. I wasn't married when I had my kids. Mm-mm. And I didn't feel any type of way about it at all.
No, but I did get married because I had a child, and I felt like I had to marry my child's father. I know I didn't have to, but that's how I felt. I didn't want to be a baby mama. Just to be real.
Mm. Puffy, what
I,
is
my mom had me with some very weird intentions, but having me successfully is why she got a divorce.
Oh.
Oh wow, that took a turn.
So she miscarried prior to giving birth to me,
Oh okay.
and then she got pregnant again with me. And once I was out, she started making her moves to get a divorce. And I think at 18 months, he was out.
Oh,
man.
She's like, I
Okay.
wanted two children. I wanted them to have the same father because she didn't grow up with that connection with her
so
siblings.
she got what she want and left.
So she got her second
Damn.
baby and she was out.
That's
Well,
the
damn.
epitome of using a
And she
man.
said
Damn.
it took her 18 months to separate their lives so that when she said, you're out, he was out.
Oh
Look,
wow.
I was born because my mama trapped my daddy.
Oh.
You a trap baby J too?
This is
Yeah,
The
definitely
trap
he
going
baby.
said he
down
said
the
he
rabbit
said he
hole.
said he wasn't gonna get married. He said only way I get married if I have a kid, and I ain't have no kids. So, and then one day he had a kid. Boop.
Next thing you know, they living in the trap house.
Okay, that is a
Wow.
question
This
I have to
motherhood
ask.
went left.
Oh
It's a
no.
little off
Who
subject,
said
but
that?
like if men say that, why don't they get snipped?
Because
Because
they
they want
feel
to
like
have a
You
that
don't
takes
kid.
away their
you don't want
virility.
to.
Um,
I'm
Yeah,
just
it takes away
saying,
their
the spooge
virility.
is still
trap
spooging. It's
houses are
just
wild.
empty.
I
It's
can't.
that I think that's an ego thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what it takes for us to disconnect the plumbing is a lot. What it takes for a dude, it's like 30 minutes and they're out.
Yeah, because I've never wanted to take birth control ever, and it was required for me, but I couldn't handle it.
I took birth control. I started taking birth control. You see where that got me? 3 kids later. No.
Wait, you was taking those
I
are all birth control babies?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, I was about to say, well, scratch all that medicine at this point. Not you had three of them in birth control. Because my
mm-mm.
sister got pregnant on birth control, but
My
I
sister
was,
did too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yours?
I haven't been on that since I was 30.
Hey, Fit Life.
Read all of yours were. So what's the point of the medicine? I thought it was
Well,
99%. That 1%
okay,
pulled
so
through,
here's the
boy.
premise. You're supposed to have birth control and latex. And because 299s
Uh,
can cover each other.
No, but you have to go
Because
back.
you got placebos and them things.
Yeah, but you have to go back and think about
oh, that 1%
how
came
how
through.
things were made then. Like nothing. I mean, they tell you about the 99 point whatever percent, but what they don't tell you how many of that point something percent does.
Mm.
Add up. That's
You know what
crazy.
else they don't share? My doctor shared with me.
I would.
Um, you need to be off of them for 2 to 5 years. Otherwise, you increase your chance of having multiples.
Oh,
What?
wow.
So I stopped taking it when I was 30. So I was like, well, this is my window. If I'm going to have one in the next 10 years, I'm very high risk for multiples as is.
Oh, now who kicked you? Oh, you got kicked out. That was
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, Lord.
So because I'm already high risk for multiples, I was like, if I stay off of it for a couple of years, I'll be fine.
Mm,
Because
I'm
she's
still.
like,
Oh,
with
I
Nicole, are
love
you
you too.
naturally,
fasting?
you're pending about 2 to 3 in one pregnancy.
I would like to challenge that theory, but I can't. I
Yeah, I think
can't.
you should try.
I'm screaming. I don't think you should try at all.
I,
I'm
I
just
think you
saying,
should try. Like,
Let's
going
not
through the
test
motions.
military.
I don't know.
oh, okay.
Can somebody try that theory and let me know how it works
Let
out?
me know I have a friend.
I
I
will
just
say my ex sister in law is a little proof to that. She wasn't prone to twins. She had twins. She got pregnant a month after she came off.
Oh wow.
dang. See,
See, I
that's
was a twin, so I don't know if I ever get pregnant if I will have twins.
they
I
say it
don't know.
skips a generation, but you might. I mean, I don't believe that either about it skipping a
Anything
generation.
is possible at this
Honestly,
point.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
You have
I
to.
honestly believe it has everything to do with someone else's just internal process. I don't think anyone can actually
Ooh,
have
no.
all of the facts of knowing how it's going to work because everyone is different. And
Mm-hmm.
it affects everyone's body differently. So I think that's it's gonna be hard to try to figure that out.
Oh wow. Reese said her friends triplets are 13 now, and her daughter is pregnant with twins.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
See, that
Triplets is
there goes that
wild,
theory about skipping a generation.
right? There
Yeah.
goes that theory.
So
No,
it's
They
honestly,
lied, y'all.
yeah,
I'm just
society
going to say
lies. You
going to
know
that
that.
appointment and hearing that stuff is probably why I haven't had a kid yet. Because she's like, you got to be ready. You could have one, you could have three. You just don't know. You just kind of got to
Exactly.
get in there and find out.
You got to get in there and find out. That there goes that theory. Your brother was fuck around and find out. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I have to get to church, you guys. Let me head out. I love you guys to
all
pieces.
right. Love you too. Thanks for
Love you
showing.
Um,
too.
Thanks for
no,
being here.
thank you for allowing me to be here. I look forward to them every Sunday. I promise I do. You guys enjoy your day. Happy Mother's Day once again, and please go
Happy
get some
Hello.
rest
Mother's
for yourself.
Day.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later,
See you
Kiki.
later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Kiki, do you love? Okay, bye.
Do you love me?
Oh, Jay over there singing.
How did you get off the bed, little dude?
I sent it to you before. I sent it to you before everybody came, and you didn't miss over half. You've been here for about half. But anyway, I did.
There she is. She back.
I told you every 20 minutes.
20 minutes on the dot.
Oh, Ree. 'Cause oh yeah, blame Ree. Cause I sent it. I sent it. You told me
They'll
to
go
send
off,
it.
Grandma.
You
They will go off.
did. Yeah. Anybody else have any closing remarks? Hey, Shauna Nicole.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy
Thank
Sunday.
you. Happy
Happy
Mother's Day.
this oh happy day.
Oh,
Oh, happy
happy.
day.
Oh happy day.
Oh, happy day.
When Jesus washed.
When Jesus washed.
When Jesus washed.
When Jesus washed.
Washed our sins away.
Oh, happy day.
Oh happy day.
He taught me how.
What the hell's happening? Oh, Lord.
Look, I said I wasn't gonna sing. So y'all know more.
Y'all are in my ear. Good baby Jesus, J2.
Oh,
You
you know
trying
you
to come
liked it.
I wasn't prepared for the volume. Shh. Cabo, hold on a minute. We're going to put
Don't
pins
give
on
me a
soon.
Energy. I don't know if you were trying to
mansion
come up with that.
on top of the hill. Don't give me the
Oh, I
world
love that one.
with the shallow thrill.
Hey,
But you can give me a savior.
hey.
'Cause my life he can hold.
He can
I'd
hold
rather have Jesus than
than
silver
silver
and gold.
and gold. There you go. There
All the
you
mothers
go.
out there
Sing that
who
song.
make
Listen.
Sing it.
sacrifices, who have to, put their self care to the side sometimes because we love our children, we love our nieces and nephews, and we got to teach them. Okay, we can't leave them behind,
And we love our fur babies.
and we love our fur babies
For sure.
from
Your
afar from me.
look, your nephew is wilding out. Look,
Will,
Well,
got
that's
it.
your Miles. Say hi to your aunties.
hey, Miles.
Say hey,
Hey,
aunties.
booby.
Another ad.
Say hey to
All right.
aunties.
And then I'm just going to do this little outro and my little quote. And then I'm going to
Love you
let
too,
y'all
Queen.
love you too. So thank you for joining us for this
Okay.
heartfelt conversation on motherhood. As always, 31 Voices is about real stories, real growth, and real connection. If this episode resonated with you in any way, share it with someone that needs to hear it. And until next time, keep growing. That's my outro. So, one more thing.
Amen.
If my mom was here, I would tell her. No, I'm not closing. I'm ending 31 Voices. I'm not closing the live. I'm ending 31 Voices. So if my mom was here, I would tell her the greatest gift I've ever had is being her daughter.
Oh, real squishy wishy.
Ta-da!
Big
I blew up
facts.
with them in there. I appreciate y'all.
I think our moms are up there looking at us now, talking about look at our daughters. Just shining.
Why won't it let me turn my camera off?
Because you were meant to be seen.
No, I'm
I
not.
just heard.
Oh, not
Hold
this.
on, I'll give you a little peekaboo. Do you need a peekaboo?
It's that peekaboo.
Uh-oh.
Hold up.
Pew, 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 pew,
Let there be light.
And there was light.
oh.
All right,
Yep.
get up here, G Code B. When Jesus washed.
Get to
That's in my
energy
that's in my
and
head.
safe
Wipe
travel. Yeah, you
my
can come up if you want
sins
to.
away.
I'm gonna go warm up the rest of my leftovers from yesterday.
He taught me how.
You can come up. Mhm.
Are you happy now?
Oh, Alexa, play R&B music.
Hey y'all.
Did yours start
All
playing,
right.
Diamond?
She was already
Okay.
playing R&B.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
get
play
ready
some
for
music.
church now.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, Cole, for joining. Appreciate
What you
you.
need?
Love you
Okay, so
guys.
let me have my little mushy
Go
moment.
lay down, Grandma.
I want to have my little mushy moment.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me say this. I really hate I missed this morning. I didn't know you was gonna have that topic, but I guess God knew that I probably would have messed this whole live up, girl. I probably would have been screaming and crying. But you're very blessed to see your child on Mother's Day. I haven't seen mine in years. And I won't hold up the lie because of it. I absolutely love my son. I believe that he loves me as well. He's married. It has a lot to do with it. The family doesn't see him, but we know that he's alive and well.
Hmm.
And I don't know. My heart goes out to those of you that, your mom is no longer here. I just like to say, I say at everybody's homegoing service, to be absent in the body is to be present with the Lord, and that's a wonderful experience. I believe that. I also believe that it's important as being a mom. Once you've done your very best, I was a good mom. I'm not saying that because I was a mom, but I did the very best. I did some things with my son that my mother didn't do with me, and that was allow him a voice to be vocal about whatever I did to him or whoever. And we had some great times. But I just want to kind of go around the live stream and say, Diamond, you are like a big sister to me. Medium sister, small sister, we don't know.
we
You don't know,
we
but
gonna
you're
find
like,
out.
I don't have any sisters, I don't. And I've always wanted one, but I got mama issues. And so, I'll put that out there. I'm very guarded when it comes to women. If y'all haven't seen my content on that, and that's not pushing in my page, I'm just saying, because I probably got 2 views on that, but I'm just saying. But thank you for being welcoming me as an individual, as a woman, as a person. And I don't really call too many people sis because I don't know who's comfortable with it. But I love women. I love people. And you have been just a remarkable person. I don't care how I call or text or say what I say. Even when we were talking, I can call you with some negative stuff and you just put me back on my feet. So thank you for that. Not only you're a mother to your kid, you mother a lot and nurture a lot of people you don't even have a clue on. You really don't. And then to my other mother up there pulling on her blouse. She came in as a mother because I had went got my little dress. Maybe that might be a resentment. I need to probably write that down, take a good look at it. But I was going to meet y'all, and somebody in the second box, I'm just saying, at the top on the right, told me no. So I think she saved me from being sick. So it's important to have uh, honest friends, and y'all too, especially Jada Dunn. We don't do a lot of talking. I got resentment for her too as well, because she lives right here in Houston. Y'all ain't never seen the girl in my life, but if I get her address, I do drive by. I'm just saying. Uh,
I'm
I'm trying
pulling
to make
on
y'all
ya.
laugh. But these three I do know. And to the ones I don't know, my hope is that we'll get to know each other. I'm very slow to warm up to people, very guarded. And so I don't want to come off as rude or nasty or whatever. But these three ladies been in my life since I've been on TikTok. So that's why I feel so free with them, and that's why I don't mind jumping in their boxes. But I was listening to y'all, and y'all did a remarkable job. Man, this was a very good live stream, to be that transparent, to share, your experience as missing your mom. And what it has done for me is, okay, Queen, you got to get dressed today and go see your mom. My mother is still here.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is a very strong woman. She doesn't do any crying, and her way to love me is buying me stuff. She's not a type of woman that say, "Hey, I love you." If I say to her, "I love you," she say, "You too." She's always been that way, always.
You just
Um,
haven't seen her cry.
huh?
You haven't seen her cry.
No, I have at funerals. She said, "You don't cry for anything but funerals," and that's who she is. She's been that way all my life.
Ray, I
Um,
don't know if you was trying to come up or not.
Oh my goodness, y'all, hold on, because she ain't gonna act right.
Re up in the box.
It's her mom.
Oh, I didn't see you, Ree. Because I try not to look at the screen
Oh,
when I'm
you look
talking
just
because it
like your
throws me off.
Oh my
mother.
gosh, they look
Hold
like
on,
twins.
I had to talk her through how to act.
Oh my God, you got
Who
her
is
whole
that?
face,
Happy
Ray.
Mother's. That's her
Oh, mom.
mom.
Oh, wow.
They
Say
look like
hi, and that's
twins.
all you can do.
Say less. She looks like her sister.
Oh my God, happy Mother's
Wow.
Day. Oh my
That's a
gosh.
blessing.
Happy Mother's Day.
Wow.
Okay,
She
that's
looks
it.
like her
Bye.
No,
sister.
hold up, hold up, hold up.
Hey,
Tim.
You have
Reed.
an amazing daughter.
Hey,
Oh,
Reed,
oh,
bring
look,
her
hold on,
back
hold on.
because we
Yeah,
need
hold
some
on, hold on.
tips.
Let her hear. Let her hear. Say it again.
From me.
You have an amazing daughter. You have raised someone who loves to spread love and joy and and loves to show people how to love on people. So
She is
you
so
raised an
beautiful.
amazing woman.
Yeah,
I don't know her name, but I'm gonna call her Miss
That my
Reed.
mama on my soul. That my mama.
Hey.
yeah,
Hey, Reed,
And this
Reed,
my
she's
sister.
hey,
Both
Reese
of them.
she's
sister.
beautiful. Y'all all together.
They
Oh,
Bring your mama
get out
back.
of here. I'm just quality control.
Tell her to give us some staying young looks.
Oh, some
Advice.
advice. Okay, hold
yeah.
on.
And
What's
she
her
looks amazing.
What was
what's her
one of the
skin
questions?
what's her skin regimen for staying
Yeah,
young?
what's her skin regimen? Tell her, come on, back up in here.
They want to know. They want advice on how to stay looking young.
Eat right. Pray. Thank God for every day we have.
Oh,
Did y'all hear her?
Yeah, she said, eat right, pray, and thank God for every day that
And
you
have
live.
a wonderful daughter.
I have
Thank you for
one.
sharing, Reed.
I have one.
Cool
Oh,
down.
thank you, Bree. Your mother is beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
You have
Yeah.
her whole,
Since it's
you have
Mother's
her
Day,
whole
I ain't gonna
face.
say nothing on that
Thank
point.
you.
See how I can't see. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Be proud. Be happy.
Tell your sister I said hello.
We go teach her how to do that dance in a
Oh,
minute.
Ooh,
Boots on the ground.
No, no, the dangerous one. Dangerous.
thank you,
I
Adrian.
haven't seen that one.
Yeah, we go do that one in a minute. Okay,
Okay.
I just wanted to say hi real quick.
Hey,
Thank you,
beautiful.
Bree. Appreciate
Love you,
you
Reed.
bringing your mom in.
I love y'all, and I love this. I love this.
I, I love you too.
And
I'm so happy you came up.
my
Thank you for
kids
I
was
coming
know,
up.
right?
responding, and I did ask my kids. I asked them, what was it that you needed from me to help you feel loved, and they said just you doing you. You did what you needed to do, and we love you for that, and that's all you need to do. That's what
How'd
they
that
said.
make you feel?
Like I wasn't a failure. The failure that not saying that I thought I was a failure.
I can relate.
I should have been more to them, and I just didn't feel like I did enough or I wasn't there enough. But that was proof that even if it wasn't enough, it was enough for them. So
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. So you did a great job, Ree.
Great job then, mom.
Go ahead, Mom.
Do they call you mom or mommy or
mommy,
mom?
it's mommy. I don't play that, mommy.
Oh, let's go with the socks and sandals. Thank you,
That's
Adrian.
cute.
Look at the
Hey.
That
socks
is
and sandals.
cute.
Hey, I
Oh,
love that
thank
little
you,
thing.
Adrian. I appreciate
Oh,
you. That is so cute. When did that gift come out?
Them Jesus
not that
sandals.
long ago. I want to say within the week.
Them
Within
little
this week.
Birkenstocks.
It's cute.
It's so cute.
Like, thank you.
But I love it
Thank
here.
you.
I
I'm
do.
glad you do. I'm glad. So, if anybody has any other topics they want me to bring in 31 Voices, please share that with me. So I can research and come up with some questions and quotes and um, throw my own self out there again each week. Y'all getting to know me a little bit more. Y'all bringing me out of my shell, so to speak. So,
It is so beautiful.
Ain't it though?
stories that I would probably have never said to anybody, especially on social
I
media.
know I came in and I was like, dang, nobody here yet. And you was like telling us a story. I was like, let me be. Because y'all don't know, I learn about her in these stories too.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, but so thank y'all. Y'all don't know how grateful I am for y'all being here and supporting 31 Voices. I mean, I feel like we all are 31 Voices because we have 31 Voices. But yeah, and y'all.
Well, all of y'all are amazing women, and we got Puffy in the box. I just appreciate, like, even watching Mika take care of her grandmother. Um, shoot, that's motherhood. It's
Right, because you was
uh,
doing her hair in a ponytail the other day.
that was cute. It was cute,
She
and then
was calling me out too. She was like, "Look at Mika being a mom."
and sometimes I do like to be quiet because my mother is here. So but yeah, I
It's
appreciate y'all.
all, yeah, it's all a
You
part
don't
of
have to be
motherhood.
quiet because you taking care of your mom. You're doing an amazing job. You being a mom 2 times, 3 times over.
Right. So
Well, they say it starts over, right? Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
it does. It does, and it did for me too.
and are
So
we teaching our kids that?
no, we're not.
Because I
Um,
mean,
yep.
I don't know. I don't think I want my child. Like, that's why I want to build this community, y'all, so we can take care of each other.
That's what I'm saying. Cause I ain't got no kids to take care of me, so I'm gonna need y'all to be there with Cliff. Cause
thank you so. Happy Mother's
Oh,
Day.
my
happy
middle
Mother's
son ain't
Day,
about to play
so.
about me. My middle son ain't gonna play about me. I take her. Bring me my mama.
See, I only got one. Like, she gonna, man, mm,
She
she
gonna
gonna
put
put
you.
me in a
She gonna
home.
put you in a nursing
You be
home.
like,
I'm
oh,
joking, Jay.
we're
I
not
said the
gonna
same
put you in a
thing.
nursing home. We're gonna have our own nursing home on the compound.
Oh
JJ will
Lord.
take care of me. If I was to give up my house, if I was to give up my house right now and say I need to stay with you, he would not hesitate. He'd be like, "Come on," and he'll probably help me pack.
Yeah.
And would.
Got what you need.
Hmm.
What I can say about Diamond is Diamond's kids don't play about her. Okay?
They
They do
don't.
not play about their mama, and I love the relationship that she has with her children. Like watching y'all parent, I get to live vicariously through y'all, and it's a beautiful experience just watching y'all parent. Even when J2 was going through it with little one, when she was getting ready to graduate, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta get all these pictures and do this." It's just like, breathe, sis.
Why you
Get the
sounding like
makeup.
her just then?
I was asking someone, I'm
Yeah.
like, am I loud? Because I was talking about my friends, and I was talking about how my friends are loud, and then I was like, wait, I think I'm loud too.
No,
When
but
you,
you're very animated, and I love that
yeah,
because
I
it's
love that too.
yeah, it's a breath of fresh air. Because I think she and I are both kind of monotone. So whenever you come in, you're like, "Hey,
Man,
what
look,
y'all doing?"
I hate this about myself. I have second conversations where I think about things after it happens. And Reed had a live Friday, and we were like all just,
Hmm.
Look,
Yep.
I know
I
I'm
heard y'all had a
monotone.
good time
and I
on
wanted to
Friday.
apologize for that. Uh,
For what?
'Cause I felt like I was just loud.
We all was. We all was because at the end of the day, it's. I'm a little more laid back but sometimes when of course people use this word all the time, but when I'm passionate about it, I feel like I overspeak people, so I try to hold back and let them. But then it's like, then we were like in boxes with some other people that kind of get excited too, so we just had to. We heard what we had to say.
Y'all was
Like
feeding
I
off
feel
of
like
each
I
other's
heard y'all.
energy. Y'all was feeding off of each other's energy, and that's
Hmm.
beautiful.
Nothing but
Slim in here.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that
as
was.
long as nobody's being disrespectful, you good.
Exactly.
What's
But
up,
Haley
Busy
don't play about
Shields?
Jay
Try to hang in
about
here.
Jay. Haley don't play about her mama
Gold
either.
star.
No, she don't.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
She's too,
cousin, I'm actually coming to see you in Dallas soon on the
she's too,
30th and
she's
need a place
protective
to
about her
stay.
mom.
Oh, yeah, my child is.
Yeah, that's what we're
She's
talking
very
about.
protective.
She be
She
ready
be
to.
sliding in like this. What y'all doing?
She gonna show up wherever her mom is. If she around,
She
if
gonna
she's
pop up.
she gonna pop up wherever her mother is.
Remember they was doing that video in the kitchen? J2,
Oh,
they had each other, their senses gone.
Oh, I know you don't play about me,
That was
cousin.
so
I'm
cute.
still getting Mother's Day text messages, y'all. They've been popping in.
Jay, you remember that?
Shoot, we done made so many
No,
videos.
I'm talking about Haley and her friends when they was making the video and they were baking a cake.
Oh, yes.
That shit was so funny. And it was cute because it was like looking at a miniature Jay make video with her friends. It was so cute.
She's such a miniature me, but I'd be like, girl, you don't have to. You gonna be you.
London, welcome back.
You gonna
What's
make your
up, London?
mistakes.
Vincent said he don't play about you either.
He don't. That's my
No, he
cousin.
don't. He don't, because I remember him coming in your live. He was about to take over.
I could say that's like my brother. Like we both were the kids that ain't supposed to be here. We the babies of the family. We both the baby. He
Oh,
might be the baby. He might be younger than me, but we it's not that far away.
yeah, yeah. He don't. He come in with his shield.
He the one took me on a cruise last December. We went on a Christmas cruise together with his
Mm,
Oh,
family.
that's what's up.
Like, what's up, cousin?
I asked my youngest about the Super Bowl cruise. He said if my bears are in there, he might
I'm
come.
What? I guess I'm coming next Sunday. How in the hell Uncle Harry coming down there next Sunday? I ain't getting no alert. I guess that's the alert. That's the alert.
That's cute.
He not bringing Aunt Lisa. I ain't never seen them go travel apart.
mm,
Haley want to come down there next weekend, so that'll be great.
See, all of y'all join up in one place anyway.
So I was talking about this with my friend. We talk about kids. So I was like, yeah, I might be going to Dallas anyway. So she's like, well, can you wait to go when me and my friends come? Because they are coming here for like 2 weeks when school is out. And she's like, well, can you wait for us? And I'm like, well, look, little MFer, sorry. Because I kept on saying, you can go down there. You got a cousin named Vincent. You got a place to stay. You go to Six Flags. You can do all that. No, I'm going to go with you. I was like, well, if y'all go, y'all splitting the gas.
And how many friends are we talking about? Because Vincent might have to charge some hotel fees.
Exactly. We might have to get a place to stay. I hope it's one, but it might be two. I ain't asked. But yeah, she want to go to Six Flags so bad. And I don't want to go. That's how I found out I was old. I went to Six Flags with her, and we power walked to every ride, like what we wanted to do at Disneyland. Hello,
Happy Mother's Day.
Hold on,
thank
let me ask
you.
you. Okay, when I get
Hey,
old, who's gonna be the one that takes care of me?
When you get old,
Yeah.
mm, Me.
He's like, I got it. I got it. Look, I was tired. I was tired.
What is that? Oh, she was working on it. Okay. I was like, what's going on in the chat? Okay, sorry.
Oh no, I just blocked him. I don't know what that was about.
I didn't even see it.
Oh Lord.
Don't even worry about it.
Like you really just going on TikTok doing stuff today.
For no reason. People,
Me is
sometimes
wild.
I like to give people a benefit of the doubt by asking them how their day is going, but
That was a lot going on in that little sentence. A little.
the name was wrong.
How I miss it?
The name was wrong. It had A B C D E F G X Y Z, and then
Elemental P.
it started over.
Pure. I'm about to turn it into a whole.
Get it.
No Dilla.
Well,
But I'm hoping y'all have a great, wonderful Mother's Day. Y'all, I am so hungry right now. My
my
stomach's
brunch is
not bad.
Y'all got some Bloody Marys over there?
she got some stuff to make mimosas.
I
I
ain't got
got
no beef with no mothers today. No beef.
I
Oh,
take beef today. Steak. I'll take that.
you
a
know
puppy
what?
kid, but can you give us last words about how women are beautiful and most important thing in the world?
Of course, the most important thing in the world, because wouldn't nobody be here without them.
You ain't never lied.
See, another man would be like, but it take my seed.
Oh
Right.
Lord.
They would have to throw themselves in there somehow. That was beautiful, puppy. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Pooh.
Thank you, Puffy.
Well, what y'all got going on? I know what Reed doing. She's spending time with her family.
I feel like Queen said, I gotta go see my mama, maybe.
I want a steak, y'all. Reed shouldn't have said
I
anything.
would love
I
a
want.
steak
I would
today.
like somebody to put it on the grill for me.
If you was here, I would put you a steak on the grill.
Oh,
Actually, I'm about to put some pork chops on the grill. I've been needing to do that all week.
I need
I
it.
could fly there and eat and fly back in a day.
That's a very expensive steak.
But I can say that Diamond be like,
Period.
Jay, I can come to Houston, but when
Fly over
if I'm ever moving, I need all y'all to come to Houston,
Okay, come on.
and I need Dottie to get the plan so I could fix my house up,
Come on.
and we got to come to Charlotte first, I guess, to help Diamond before we get to my house, because that's on the way to my house. That's
Yep.
what she always say.
Yeah, I know this is like one of the biggest stops that you have to make when traveling east. I mean west.
Vincent, I'm moving to Dallas.
Oh,
Are you?
I mean, I'm gonna still have a house here in Houston, though.
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna be, and I'm also I'm moving everywhere.
Well, I'm moving to Killeen.
Hey, I'm live.
I'm gonna pick a
Because I'm
city
never
that
gonna be home.
nobody. I'm gonna pick a city that nobody talk about. I'm gonna move to Killeen.
That.
I wouldn't suggest that, but I get it.
Just
I know
making
Colleen in a different light.
Nobody knows my name.
Like Vince, my cousin Vince live with Colleen. Tell her she don't want to go there.
You can't tell me where I want to go. Your experience ain't gonna be mine.
Uh,
I ain't you. You ain't me. Let me live my life.
you trying to get down there with the military peoples?
Hey,
I know what you doing. You trying to get that USAA? You trying to get that USAA?
no, my one of my childhood friends and her family is in Killeen.
Okay, I just have a silly question because we done with the podcast thing, right?
Hmm.
So if there was like an invention, because I be watching movies and stuff, and you can have a baby right now. They can put a baby and you can have it right now. Would you do it?
Me?
Yeah, everybody, or even Puff.
Could I give it away? Like I'll have it. Could I give it to somebody?
No, to the daddy.
Oh well. Whoever gave it to me, I give it back to
You
them.
gotta choose it. You gotta choose a father, or
But I got a 5-month-old grandson. I can't be trying to raise two babies. No, I can't do it. I won't do it.
I enjoy being pregnant, but I'm done with the
I want to be pregnant just to be selfish, but I guess I would have to be like married because I want to be pregnant just so I can just roll over and be like, baby, go give me a pickle and some hot chips because I didn't get to do that. I didn't get to do that. Like, baby, go make me a sandwich
You can
at
do
three
that
o'clock in the
without being
morning,
pregnant. If
huh?
you got the right one, you can do that without being pregnant.
I don't have the cravings without it. I feel like that's just I gotta have a reason. The purpose to feed the baby.
I know
You
when I was
just
pregnant with Misha, I was against anything with anything. Any red meat was nasty. It made me sick. Any burger, steak, anything red meat made me sick.
What? I loved a hamburger shake, and I had to have fries, and I had to dip my fries in the shake. And I also went to KFC every day and got a piece of chicken with a jalapeno pepper, and and I honeyed up that biscuit.
I did
And I
McDonald's every.
wanted to eat sand and clay really bad.
I did oatmeal all day, every day.
Ooh,
The cheap oatmeal.
the
I hate
flavored ones.
Just plain oatmeal.
pickles and Funyuns.
And I can't stand oatmeal if I'm not pregnant.
We don't need Jay to be pregnant because she just gonna leave the baby with people.
I am.
The
Well,
answer to
at
the
But
least you know
whoever
question
you
for
got.
me
said
is
that
in
you
a
don't
heartbeat.
have
At
cravings
least you know
when
you
you're
got a
pregnant
village.
is a liar.
Y'all would love that baby. Y'all take care of that baby.
I'm just saying, at least you know you got a village because we'll all be wanting to help.
I wouldn't even be worried about that baby. I'd be like, that baby. We gonna make a documentary about
So
that baby.
that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm. That's the position I'm in now, so sir, where I can spoil them and give them back. Yeah,
Hmm.
I like
The
it like
answer to the
that.
question, though, for me is in a heartbeat. I would. Yep.
Yep. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore.
I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it.
Mm-mm,
I had another crazy question, but I forgot it. We'll come back.
mm-mm. Yeah. So, but y'all know this battery is about to die on this phone.
Whatever,
I heard about the
Diamond.
guy.
I'm just
She ready
letting
to
you
say she
know.
got the
We
phone.
can stay here until it does. I'm just
I
I
saying.
is
don't
too.
believe it. I don't.
She
I
just said she wants
absolutely
something
do
to
not
eat.
believe that.
No, I'm getting ready to go warm up my food anyway. But I'm just gonna say we can stay here until the phone dies. When it cut off, you know why? I'm just giving you a heads up.
Y'all, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my company.
NYC
KEY.
KEY.
Energy Queen C Sierra. See you, Soul Star, Vincent, Dr. Dre. I mean Dr. H.
How
J.
to say we getting kids without
Happy
getting
Wi-Fi.
kids.
Sierra, Sierra.
And everybody on the panel.
Okay, so who's going on later?
I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna try to
play.
go. I got so much stuff to talk about. But I'm be ranting. I feel like I'm just be ranting.
Well, I'll go live and you can come and rant later though. Oh, it's
Mhm.
it's it's leftovers. I'm gonna eat later. I'm gonna eat
I'm gonna
something.
play.
Oh yeah, that's right, Mick. I forgot. You said you was gonna play the bowls after this. Why we still here then? I
right.
forgot all about
Because
that.
I'm
Ooh.
setting up my paint station, so after I'm done, I can paint.
Come on, paint.
Um,
I wish I was home so I could paint too with you.
uh,
Create some art today.
It's so relaxing.
Cliff said you might want to change out of your white pants. I'm like, babe, you don't even know what I've done in these white pants at work. Clean low boys, all types of stuff.
Okay, so Carmen, we don't need you anymore. See you later. Bye.
I gotta get chicken, waffles,
I'm telling you.
potatoes, fruit.
Ooh,
Um,
I want some
So,
potatoes.
Mika, you going live next?
Yep.
Making potatoes.
Okay.
Be like, ugh.
Get my
Send me the address,
coffee
Reed.
ready.
Come on.
I'll fly. I might need to fly back in the morning.
That's why I be telling people just give me flight credit because then when I want to do something, I want to take a flight so that I can go get a plate, I can.
One day, we gonna get it one day. We ain't gonna worry about it because we gonna be flying planes. I'm gonna
And
be hosting karaoke on there,
we'll be there.
and I'm gonna have a motorhome. Look, it's going
You
down.
don't even go to need a motorhome if you don't want one. Where
I
we
want
going?
one. I want a whole motorhome so I can just drive to anybody's house and come live.
And then when you get tired, I'll come pick you up.
Yeah, like I mean, sometimes I ain't gotta. I ain't gonna always gonna drive. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna park that thing.
And I can fly you back to wherever you park the motorhome next.
Hmm.
Why I feel left out?
What you? No,
You
you,
gonna be in there
all you
with
gotta
me?
do
What
is
you talking
call me.
about?
Call me
Can't
when
be
you're ready
free.
to go.
Yeah, that's a great idea though. Why we can't just rent an RV and take some days and just drive across country and
Oh, I'm
back?
not doing that.
We're not doing that. She
I'm not
don't.
doing that.
This
I
should be
do it.
I'll meet you there.
She'll
we
be
gonna be
flying to every
stopping. We
stop
gonna be
we go.
stopping in.
Okay, y'all going to Atlanta? I'll be there.
Oh, I'm not going to Atlanta either.
Man, the stories I've been hearing about Atlanta lately.
I'm
Uh,
not. Never. If I can avoid it, I will avoid it.
What's it? Is it Little Duval that got his own plane and be flying everywhere?
Ooh.
I don't know. It seems like everybody
Or
with.
Little Boosie? I don't know. Like one of them, but they be. I think it's Duval. He be flying everywhere he won't go.
That means I need
It's
to get
just,
me a plane.
hmm, well, I got to go somewhere between now and September, y'all.
Me too. I'm going to Vegas with my son for his 21st birthday. He wants to see a fight
I'm
there.
in the beach.
Well, there it is. When's your birthday?
You want to come with us? Because I'm
Um,
not going to. He's going to go to the
I
fight with my
love rich
uncle.
Mexican wife.
I got to find something to do while they at the fight
what month his birthday in?
next month. But we're going at the end of the month. His,
Oh,
his birthday is June 5th.
They got some good. They got some good spots down there, Diamond. If you go, I'll go.
what, to Vegas?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I went to Vegas a couple years ago. Was stayed where did I stay at?
Be hot.
I see, because I need to see Cole, but I just for some reason I don't like Vegas anymore.
It's going to be hot.
I don't like it. Like especially when it's hot. Unless we're doing to a day party.
I said I was gonna go back though, but I didn't want to stay where Mandalay Bay. That's where I stayed at. But
Mm.
hey,
Hey,
this Mexican
I
place.
love to eat in Vegas though. The restaurants is popping. I'm sorry, the food is popping.
That.
But I know it's more than Vegas besides the Strip, and that's what I want to go back and see.
But isn't it really like expensive there? Because I know my mom and her boyfriend went last year, and she said it was extremely expensive.
It's
Well,
expensive. It just depends on how, because you can. They got deals for everything.
well,
So
let me change a thought pattern because what's expensive for you may not be expensive for
right,
me.
And it's as expensive as you want it to be. But
yeah.
Like
yeah,
you don't have to
going
be
to
rich
all
to
these
go to
fancy
Vegas.
restaurants that are nasty anyway. Go to the little mom and pop places that got the street food. That's where the good food is.
That's
Especially
why
Las
the
Vegas, they got
expensive
great
part because
tacos.
she normally goes like she goes there very often.
Does she gamble?
Absolutely not.
Oh, because I'm about to say because that can make it expensive too. Because
Or
Yeah.
cheaper
I
because
don't.
you get those deals.
Yeah, I don't
Like
gamble. So I think I when I went, I came back with more than half of what I went with. So
Yeah.
So
Last
you
time I
just
went,
don't
most of the
support the
stuff I did was
kids.
free.